morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee. So what I am going to be doing today, is do a kind of different kind of video than you normally would see. I'm going to be doing, if I can get settled. So the video I'm going to be doing today is with all travel size products. I'm talking about like the small ones that you can actually travel with. I actually got this idea from a girl I work with. Her name is Andrea. I've had this in the back of my mind for a little while. So I was kind of thinking about what makeup look to do, and I was having to go through all my makeup and stuff like that, order what I didn't have, so that I could film the video. So, I just got me a big bunch of brushes because I cannot remember exactly what I have in this box. So I do have a green box, looks just like this, very bright neon, that I have this stuff in. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. So two eyeshadow palettes I'm going to be using is the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics and the Too Faced Chocolate Chip palettes. Those are the small ones, as you can see. Then for the primer for my pores, I'm going to be using the Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, Soothing Rosehip and Argan Oil Pore Perfecting Primer by Urban Decay. It is the pink one, I think. Then for my... okay, I was wondering what happened to this. For a tinted moisturizer, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the color Nude. This is the sample size, as you can see. You get... oh, this is actually 1 ounce. This is a smaller size of what they sell on Sephora. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why I got it. Then for the blush, it's going to be the Ambient Lighting Blush by Hourglass. That's the color. And as you can see, these are the small ones. Everything in this is small. And there's the name of the blush. What's this? Oh, okay. So for the bronzer I'm going to be using, it's the Ambient Lighting Bronzer Radiant Bronze Light. This is also by Hourglass. That's the color. That's the name. Let's see. Then for my highlighter, I'm going to be using Rose Gold. Oh, it's broke. Ugh. Okay, so I've got to be very, very careful with this. It is broke, as you can tell right there. That's the color. I'm still going to use it. And this is in the color Rose Gold by Becca. The setting spray I'm going to be using is the Kat Von D Locket. This is the small one to receive, that you can buy. The mascara I'm going to be using is Troublemaker in black, of course, by Urban Decay. I don't think I've ever opened this. Let's see what the one looks like. And that's what the one looks like. For the lip gloss, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty and Fenty Glow. The lip color, I'm going to be using NARS in Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in the color Intrigue. Intrigue. It's right there. Eyeshadow primer, of course, is my Ride or Die Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. This is the original one. This is the small size that you can get. Now, a lot of this is samples that when I order from Sephora, you can get it in like, you can redeem points or something like that for it. And that's what I do for this kind of stuff. This is the Gimme Brow Benefits in the color 1. I think it's brown. It could be a taupe. I'm not sure. I've had this for a while. See, and then for another highlighter, I've got What's Up. Get quite a bit of product. This is by Benefit. That's the color. And then the setting powder I'm going to be using is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. This is in the color Light. This is, again, the small size. Then for the Super Enhancing Mascara Base, I am using the Lancome. I'm not sure exactly how to say this. I've heard it pronounced several different ways. I say Lancome. This is just like a white, pretty much it's just a white primer. This smells just like mascara too. So this is just like a base to help build your eyelids up, which I will need because I've got some small eyelids. Then for a liquid bronzer, I have the Golden, Golden Bronze Complexion Highlighter. This is highlighter. I thought this was a bronzer, but that's what we're going to use it as. There's what it is. This is also the Sunbeam by Benefit. It's a small one. Oops. And then for my actual face primer, I am going to be using the Girl On Essence. Okay, I don't know how to say that. That's different words. But pretty much it's the Radiance Concentrate with Pure Gold. And this is, again, a small sample size, but what I like, it comes with a pump. Love it. Then for my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Gift Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit in the color 3. Okay. And the Bravo Conditioning Primer with that as well. I don't have a brow gel to set this with, so I'm just going to use that, and I'll show you how I use it too. And then I have the Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer with Hydro Collagen, Vitamin C, and K. It Cosmetics. So that is all we have in there. So we want to move this stuff around, that right there, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I've already moisturized and stuff like that. My nose is itching. I'm sorry. Let's see. This. Arrange my stuff. Sorry, I probably should have done this before. Okay. There's my handy dandy mirror. I've got cat hair or something all over my jumper. It's really cute, by the way. Okay, so what we are going to do first is go ahead. I've got my beauty blender. And what's that? I'm going to start the eyes first because I don't know what kind of look I'm going for. And if you hear animals, again, I've got three or four of them in here with me. I see 3 of them. And my dog's trying to play with one of the girls, and she's not having it. Chanel is just antisocial. She does not like anyone whatsoever. She's the queen up in here. So what I'm doing is taking that Urban Decay and I'll just squeeze a small amount out. Bella! And I'm just going to, I'm sorry, I'm trying to quit doing this so much. That way I can stay in focus with the camera. That's just normally how I do my makeup when I'm not filming. Okay, so we are doing that right there. I'm going to wait for that to set. And let's go ahead and look at our options that we have. Now, Urban 2, the Naked 2 Basics has been very, very well loved. And I would definitely repurchase this when I run out of it. So it's just pretty much your basic traditional colors, nothing fancy. I do like it though. Now the Too Faced Chocolate Chip palette looks like this. Oh, and it smells just like chocolate chips too. So, you know, you do have some very shimmers and satins and things like that. What I am going to do is go ahead and get my brush. I do have several different brushes here because I washed a bunch of them. So I am not sure what I grabbed. I just grabbed a bunch of clean brushes and hope that they'll work. We'll just see. So what I'm going to do first is take a ALA High Def E108 brush. Like I said, we're just trying new brushes, and we're just going to go ahead and sweep that out over the eyes. Look, I got eyeshadow from where I filmed yesterday. All over my mirror. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to take and set that thing that we just we're setting the primer that we just applied on the eyelid and the crease. With the colors Skimp in the Urban Decay palettes. And if you hear a bell or something like that, one of my cats, Chanel, she is laying in front of me. You can't see her, but she's laying right in front of me, staring at me while I film, which I should probably be used to by now. Okay, so that is already set. Let me see. Then I will take on that same brush Start, which is right here, and sweep it. Up in the crease, so around here, because I like to do all this color up and then go into the lid. And I like to gradually darken it. I don't like to go in like with a big dark color or anything like that, because with my eyes being as small as they are, it can look real bad real quick. rag. And by the way, when I say I have my little rag, I mean like these little wash rags. I use to clean my brushes and stuff off as I'm using them. Sometimes I will use my little switch thing to where you can take a eyeshadow off. Other times I just use these to get like the excess off and stuff like that. I think I got them at Walmart. I got like 3 of them. And they've held up pretty good. Bella? No. Sorry, my dog's trying to get some boxes up sitting over there. Okay, and then I think we'll take the color Frisk on a E109 AOA brush. Like I said, we're just having some fun. I'm going to go shopping here after a while. Oh, that's much, much better than what I was using. Bella. So I'm just sweeping this back and forth into my crease. Like I said, I'm gradually building it up. Then I think we'll go in with do I want to do that color? I want to do primer. Primer. Okay, yep. Well, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. What I am going to do is go ahead and go into my chocolate chip and do it. So what I'm going to do is take that brush off. I'm going to go into the color here. So what we are going to do, let me get that off, is take this color and try to make this pink. I'm feeling pinky today for some reason. Could be my nails, which I'm having redone tomorrow, so I'm having different nails put on. Is done purple yesterday, which was supposed to be blue, and you will see that video before you see this one too, by the way. This is turning purple. Dang it. Trying to get away from purple. Okay. Then, what I'm going to do is take this color and add that all over to the crease, and then I'll probably take this purple and put on there as well. So we are going to use E105 by ELA as well. A lot of these brushes I've had, but they're brand new. I've never used them. And I don't know why. So, ooh. I'm going to go ahead with that. Put this in the crease. Yes, I am loading my crease down with color today. But it's not going to be crazy. Like yellow or anything. Because I cannot pull those colors off. I've tried. So let's go ahead. Ooh, these smell so good. And taste good as well. And I'm trying to be quiet because my son is still asleep while I'm filming this video. I'm really trying to be quiet. I'm also going to go ahead, and fill in this area as well. And like I said, there's rules in makeup, but you can break them. I mean, you don't have to abide by them at all. So I know a lot of people's out there probably going to be cringing when I do this, but you have to remember this is the way I like my eyeshadow, and you do you. You don't have to conform or anything like that. Makeup is for fun. It's, you know, to play around with. It's not something serious unless you're going to like a serious event. I'm not. I am simply a sweet Southern belle, I've been told, that likes to play with makeup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a Morphe B37 brush. And I'm probably going to go ahead, because I didn't really want to pick up this color. Sugared Raisin, I think is the name of it. And I'm not going to spray any setting spray or anything like that. I'm just going to try to see what it looks like on its own. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mirror like where I do this while singing, but not like bam over in front of the camera. Okay. I think we'll just leave it like that. I'm not really. That is good. That is good. I don't have a blending brush, so I'll just take my brushes and kind of buff that together. And that is all we're going to be doing for that today. And I'm going to put the eyeshadows up for now. So now we're going to go ahead and start the base, and I'm going to take my Urban Decay primer. Now you don't have to use a whole lot of this, actually just a little, the smallest amount that you can get by with is the best. Something like the Earth Hour, because if you use too much of it, it will not, it doesn't turn out cute. Got nose ring, got nose ring. Last time I took that out, that disappeared. And I lost all of them except for this one. So, we're going to work around it. I'll take it out. I've got space now. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and work that in like really, really good. I have not put my mascara on as of yet, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. So that went on. The next primer that we're going to be using is the GRWM Concentrate. It's got pure gold in it. I don't know about that. So for that, I'm going to be taking on my beauty blender. I used this yesterday, don't worry. It was freshly clean, I just used it. We're just going to go ahead and pump that out. That is what it looks like, if you can tell. Oh boy. Probably not. Oh my gosh, that's got a good smell to it. So we'll just go ahead and dot it all over the face. It's just like a swirl. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that sit for just a couple of minutes. And I'm going to shake the Lord Mercy A up very well. Oh. What's the matter, Misty? Misty? Misty, what's the matter? So we are going to go ahead and hopefully this is a good match. Okay. It should be, especially since I'm self-tanned. Okay. Oh. That is yellow. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I noticed that that primer actually left like gold flecks on my face. Which, honestly, I am not too crazy about. Because it's just like sitting on the skin. You can tell it. You can definitely tell it. With my earring out of the way. Okay, so that has went ahead and set. I did go ahead and blend it in a little bit more. So what I'm going to be doing now is taking. And by the way, I didn't use no more than what I showed you on the sponge. So I didn't use any more than that. Now what I'm going to be doing is taking my Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer under the eyes. This is in the color Neutral Medium. Okay. Maybe I should have looked at the colors that I grabbed. Maybe. I think probably. So I'm going to go ahead. And this is very, very thick. You do not even need a whole lot of it. And I probably did put too much on it. I'm just going to go ahead and use that, my thought, right there. This is very, very thick concealer. So what I'm going to do, if you notice, I do have my mirror sitting over here instead. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out all over the lower half of my face because, like I said, this is a very, very thick foundation. A little bit with this will go a long way. I'm going ahead and blend that out. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm going to have to move my mirror back over here. So I am going ahead, blending all of that out. And make sure that I cover the red up in my nose as well. And then I'm going to go under my under eye. And it's kind of illuminating. Okay, so I have went ahead and blended that in, and I did put my nose ring back in because I don't want to lose this one like I did the one in yesterday's video. This is the very last one that I have, and I don't really want to buy anymore. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing is taking, sorry, okay, the Color FX Illuminating. Oh, okay. This is the first time I'm using this as well. No. It does have a shifter. No, that's not a shifter. Okay, so this is, you know what, let me just go ahead and do it like this. This is what it looks like on the inside of it. And as you can tell, that's the reason I put the lid under it, because I lost some powder one day. I've done that with my Becca powder. That's so fun cheap. It was like $40 for that powder, or higher. I think it's like $40. I lost a little bit and I was very upset. Then my husband was like, just put the cap under the powder when you do that, and it won't fall out. It'll fall into the cap. I was like, you're a genius. And my son was like, duh. So what I am going to do is go ahead and get some powder on it and pounce it on like this. And this powder has a smell to it. It's not like a bad smell. It's like a powder smell. It's a good powder. It doesn't have like a bad smell or anything like that. And I am using my Aesthetica P12 brush. I love this brush. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have done this. Ugh, I've got some liquid. Oh, fudge monkey. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go with it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do like this. And I know the eyes are still just a little bit tacky, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush So I'm going to do my eyebrows in a minute. It does give a pretty shine to the face. So, if you remember when I was showing you what products I was going to be using at the beginning of the video, I had a couple of like a cream and a liquid that I was going to be using, which is these two. So the thing is, I just set my face with powder. They always say never go over powder with cream or liquid products. We are, because I forget that all the time. And I did. And it comes out looking just handy for me. I'm sorry, I feel like my face is not completely set. Like, I can still feel the foundation through it, or the tinted moisturizer, and I don't like that. So, we are just going to go ahead and take this. I'll probably regret this. And we'll even do the contour with it. And we're using the Beauty Blender to blend that out. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. So, once we've got that set, I'm also going to take some of this, and I'm going to use my finger to warm it up and put it on my face. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. I really need another small mirror here. Sorry, I did not mean to flip y'all off. I'm just going to rub that down the nose there. My little baby was looking for me a while ago. She kept meowing and I was worried about her. She came in here and decided she wanted to pet on. Now she's sitting under my desk waiting for me to get the filming so I can hurry up. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and take the e.l.f. complexion brush in the hourglass. Show you what we're gonna do. Show you what we're gonna do. Well, what I'm gonna do is fix my hair. And just going to slightly sweep it over the face. Yep, even under the under eyes. Really need to do my eyebrows. They're not looking too hot. And we have that swept all over the face to darken it up. So let me go ahead and, you know what, we'll do our eyebrows real quick. Okay, so where's my brush? This is a spoolie brush by e.l.f., I think. I did wash it too. So I'm going to take and sweep my eyebrows up. This is where this conditioner primer comes in. It's just a white primer. I love this, and I'll show you why. So the way I usually do my eyebrows is when I do this, I will sweep this through the whole eyebrow and let it set in place. Now this will keep them from going anywhere, and I do mean anywhere. So we are going to let that set and we'll come right back to it. Okay, so that has set for a few minutes. So I'm going to be taking the Benefit Gift Proof Brow in the shade 3. I don't know what color that is. And I'm just going to, I need my big mirror for this, lightly fill that in. Now, like I said, that stuff that we put in, they're not going to go anywhere. It's almost better than the Nostalgia glue or brow gel. What I'm going to do is simply start running it very, very lightly in the brow until I get the shape that I want. Now, a lot of people will actually go under and over. I don't have to fill in my brows like that. I do have naturally thick brows, so I'm very blessed. For that, and when I have them waxed, she simply shapes them, and she's the same girl who does my nails. I really only trust her and another lady to do my eyebrows. And the other lady is the one that does my hair. And I really don't go see her like I need to with my hair. She does a really good job. Okay, so this is the eyebrow. Now you can tell this is a little bit darker. We will go in and buff that out. And what I'm going to do up front is go like that. I always get the color out. I always color outside the lines because, you know, I'm a rebel. So we're going to take and fill in this eyebrow as well. This always gets a little bit darker for some reason. I don't know why. Don't go up front. Only thing about my eyebrows is that I am missing some hair in this one. So I do have to go a little bit more heavy-handed with it than I like in order to fill in that missing space. Okay, so we've got that in. And now we're going to put that up. And then go in and buff that out. And then fix that the little spots. So to fill in any missing spots, what we're going to do is go in with the Gimme Brow. And then simply go in and fix any missing spaces with that. That's it for a couple minutes, and then go back in with our conditioner. Now what I'm going to do is just get a little product. And since this sets it at the beginning, it also sets it for the end, which is awesome. So we'll just run that quickly through the eyebrows. That was weird, okay. So, we're done with the eyebrows. Pretty much that's it. They look a lot better in person, I promise. So, if you want to just make sure that will stay, just go back and brush that product through your eyebrows as well. And voila. So, those are done. I'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is to go ahead and put our blush on, which is again the Mood Exposure color. This is a very, very pretty color. This is by Hourglass. This color is pigmented, but it does not show up on my face as good as I would like because I am tanned, self-tanned. So I like to smile. And then pop it on the cheeks. I said I like to go back because I will be wearing probably my hair down. But I always like to start from the apples all the way back. So after that, what I'm going to be doing is taking my highlighter, the rose gold one, being very careful to open it because it is broke, and just taking my the other two brushes I used was from e.l.f. as well. Just taking this and I'm going to pop it on the cheeks at the high points of it under my eyes like I normally do. Then I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Locket and Set Tattoo and spray my face. Now this is the reason I didn't put my mascara or anything on, because I find that if I do and then I spray my setting spray, it will transfer. And I hate the way that looks. It makes me look like I've got a black eye. So and then when we come back, we will go ahead and do the eyes and the lips. Okay, yeah, I'm checking my time because my husband's supposed to call me in a few minutes. So I'm going to take the long comb, or however you want to say that. Oh, crap. And so we're going to let that settle, and then we'll do our lip color. And this is this color is Intrigue by NARS. I love the way it smells. Then we're going to top that off with some Fenty Glow lip. Is that the name of the color? Yeah, that's what I'm calling lip gloss. then we are going to go ahead and go in with our mascara. Ooh, dang. Oh. Yes, that's bomb. And that's the final look. I hope that you all enjoy this. I will be back in a few minutes with my hair fixed and things like that. So I'll be back in just a couple of moments.
Walker is a
So,
cat.
Hey, baby.
I can just pick him up with one arm.
Yeah, he likes to be held. So this is the finished look. I went ahead and I fixed my hair and things like that to make it just a little bit prettier. But I really like the products that I used. This video was really just made just to show you that just because it's like a small sample size or something like that does not mean that it cannot work. If you work with it on some of the stuff, it will work just fine as like the regular size and stuff like that. Some of them I like better the smaller size, especially like mascaras, because I don't wear a whole lot of mascara. Most of the time I will wear false eyelashes simply because they're easier for me to put on than sit here and coat my eyes and, or, you know, my lashes and stuff like that. So that's one thing I really like to do, is buy the small sample size mascaras like that, because they're cheaper and they're also, to me, they're better. And if you don't finish them up, then you don't have to worry about, you know, a whole lot of money going down the drain and stuff like that. And some of the stuff is just really a lot better to buy smaller, especially if you know that you don't use a whole lot of it and you're not going to hit pan on it. So that's the reason why I went ahead and made the video, was just simply to show you that just because they're small does not mean that they are not, you can't make a full face of makeup with it. Because like I said, I'm short, I'm 4'11", so I'm extremely small. But like I said, I'm 4'11", so God only lets things grow until they're perfect, the way I look at it. And some of these small things are just, they're good the way they are. So there's no sense in having to spend like $40 or $50 for a powder if you can get one like the small size and just, you know, for like 12 or 15 bucks or something like that. The same with like the lip colors, because I love like lip colors and stuff like that, but I don't use a whole lot of them because I have so many of them. I don't use the same color until I run out of them, so you're not spending that money just wasting. So I seriously hope that you all like this video. Just go ahead and subscribe down below to my channel if you don't care. Let me know what product you enjoy. What's your favorites? You know, like the small size or something like that. Now, I do have a couple more videos in mind. And I'm thinking one of them is going to be like skincare, like the small size like that, and see how they work. So I will see you all in my next video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Renelle. So I've probably done this before, but with no makeup on, so I went ahead and decided to pop in and let you all see what the finished look is. Because I know before I said in my other intro that I didn't know what kind of video I was going to call this, but it's going to be travel sized makeup. So I'm going to show you how to get a completely full face of nothing but travel size makeup. So if you're interested and you want to see how I got this glowy bronzy look, stay tuned and I hope that you enjoy it.